Moving ahead with next sessions, like to call on stage Archana Thakur, Joint Secretary, University Grants Commission, for a special address. Thank you, ma'am.
Good afternoon, everybody. So I really thank the organizers of this conference, and I hope you all had a very good lunch. And he has instructed me to be very brief, so I have to abide by the instructions. So I'll go very short. That UGC is nowadays very much into the news because of different reasons, but definitely we are working there day and night, and then we are trying to give much to the higher education. And in this regard, I'll speak basically on two main schemes which was discussed here during the morning session and also pre-lunch session. First was the community colleges, BWalk, and we have Deen Dayal Upadhyay Kaushal Kendra. This is about Skilling India initiatives. So UGC has funded, say, around 500 institutions, both in universities and colleges, for BWalk degrees and community colleges and Deen Dayal Upadhyay Kaushal Kendra. Deen Dayal Upadhyay, there are 64 centers of Deen Dayal Upadhyay Kaushal Kendra and more than 200 centers of community colleges, and BWalk degrees it's around 170. And we have an allocation of, say, around 500 crore rupees for these centers. And out of this, we have dispersed around 350 crore rupees for the purpose. I will tell you personally that I was the bureau head of this whole scheme for more than 1 year, and I have seen this scheme progress gradually, and really people have come into it and the industries have come into it. Yesterday I was in Harish Singh Gaud Vishwavidyalaya. There I visited a community college, and they were working on mushroom cultivation, the tie-up with the industry and how they are training the children and how the children are getting into the job or the skilling, how the skilling business is taking place. So these are the hands-on experience of the universities and colleges. There are teething trouble. This scheme started in 2013-14, and it was thought that it is a just thinking tank type of scheme, and it won't be feasible at the grassroots level. But I must say that we have more than enrollment of 18,000 students for all these schemes which is under Skill India program, and the schemes are going on very well. They are doing it very well. They are doing all very well. Dayalbagh Agra is doing excellent work in textile industry. I went to Tripura University. Tripura University are doing on film business. They have a tie-up with Calcutta film unit, and their students are having exchange program and they are getting involved into it. So I'm projecting the students who are getting benefited from it. Earlier there was problem that BWalk degree was not being recognized at par with MBA, BBA or other degrees. So we had passed a circular in which the equivalence was certified, and now BWalk degree is at par with all the degrees which is prevalent in UGC degree system. And also MWalk has also been recognized by UGC, and we have all QPs, NOS processed in around 45 trades in community colleges, BWalk and Deen Dayal Upadhyay Kaushal Kendra. Deen Dayal Upadhyay Kaushal Kendra is doing very well. We have 64 centers in different universities and colleges. So out of that, say around 12 centers are self-financing ones, and they really had teething troubles with the university, because here there is tripartite agreement between the Skill Sector Council, the university and UGC. So there were it is a kind of sandwich model, which 40% we give acknowledgement and rest the Skill Sector Council. So keeping abreast with all three of them was a difficult task, but gradually they have taken over. We had collaboration with UK India initiative, UKRI, and also Australia India Welt program, which has ended up successfully, and we had exchange of principals as well as the coordinators who are into this job to Australia and UK, and vice versa. They have come to India, they have visited different institutions. Now they are having MOUs with different organizations, and this particular scheme is also coming up as a self financing mode, because after a certain time, everywhere the government is having shortage of funds, and then they take their hands away. So you have to survive on your own. So they are flourishing well. Few centers have problem, but interactive meeting and then sessions. There are workshops which are going on in different time intervals, where these coordinators and all, they exchange their ideas. There are WhatsApp groups in which they have any problem, then they come and then discuss these things, and they also help in employability of the students. One industry which is giving employability to one institution is also helping the other institution to give employability. So this was my talk about Skilling India. And the second one, I'll give a very brief about MOOCs. MOOCs in UGC has started. Earlier we had the program of e-content development in postgraduate subjects. So around, we have developed around more than 40,000 modules in e-content and under 4-quadrant approach. And now those e-content have been taken as MOOCs, massive online open courses. And under Digital India Initiative program, in the morning, Dr. Manna from AICT was telling that we had Digital India Initiative program in Vigyan Bhavan, sponsored by MHRD and AICT on 8th, 9th and 10th of July. And it was a massive program which invited more than 800 university vice chancellors and professors all over the country, and they interacted to know about what is having in MOOCs. And we are going to have 20% of credit transfer in MOOCs courses. We called for MOOCs courses online from different institutions who have sent us their details, and we are going to finally shortlist them and then give them the allocation what all they want to produce in MOOCs. So the next generation will be Digital India generation, who will have to learn on MOOCs, because in Northeast you go, or everybody is not accessible to very good library or very good books or very good teachers, which they will be able to get through MOOCs. And MOOCs, we are going to ask the dancer like Sonal Mansingh and yoga guru like Professor H. Nagendra, who will be contributing to us. As Dr. Manna said in the morning, that Mr. Arvind Subramaniam has also contributed to MOOCs courses. So we are going to get MOOCs courses from the best of the teaching faculties and the best of the persons all over India, and that will be, till now it is available free of cost, and later on we will decide what we have to do. So about 100 courses we are going to select, and that will be done in a couple of months, and it is going to really benefit our students. And the chalk and board classroom is now going to move into the digital classroom, but definitely it will be a new initiative by all higher education in India. Apart from we are doing different schemes, we are changing the regulations now. Categorization of universities regulations is going to come. We are also giving different leverage to open distance learning education. So Skilling India and Digital India are the two main components which the government is focusing around, and UGC has come a long way ahead to make this program successful. Few hiccups are there, definitely, but we are on toes, we are working, and definitely the role of UGC has really flourished, and it will definitely help the students in years to come. Thank you so much.
Ma'am, just wait. Questions.
Any questions?
Thank you. So, ma'am, we'll request you to come on stage for a minute, please. Here she was, Archana Thakur, Joint Secretary of Universities Grants Commission, UGC. And a round of applause for her, please. And a very dynamic presentation, address. And for appreciating you, ma'am, we have a token of regards, a memento. And that too, I'll request one more dynamic person sitting between us, Mr. Ashutosh Pednekar, College Education Commissioner of Rajasthan and Special Secretary of Higher Education. Sir, please present a memento to ma'am, Joint Secretary of UGC. A round of applause for both of them, please. Thanks a lot, ma'am. Thanks a lot, sir.